Why are we not revisiting the no jumper situation and you being involved in the brutal robbery, pistol whipping, stripping, and beating, right? Why are we not revisiting that? That's what I want to figure out. You want to revisit everything else that's going on with everybody else, but the situations that you're involved with, you want to act like they don't exist. They don't exist, huh? You don't want to talk about the real. See, and once I seen Wack lie on me and act like it was true, oh yeah. Now, when I'm listening to him, I know he gonna lie. Once I seen that, and I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Once I seen that, I said, okay, this is his style. You know, to lie and really, really like try to make the lie believable. He know it's a lie. We know it's a lie. But he gonna try to holler to make people believe it. That's his style. If you haven't already smashed the like button, hit that like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. Man. But this is why we gonna continue to call it out. We not stopping. We gonna continue to make sure that everybody knows who Wack is. We not letting anybody be confused. You can go to the internet and try to blame whoever else you want to blame about being the police to try to scapegoat from you being the police, right? Nah. We gonna make sure every time you try to point the finger at somebody else, we gonna make sure that we give you what you need. Something for you to reflect about. You got a Texas case that was dismissed in the interest of justice. You got a situation where you named as suspect number 4. You got a situation where you threatened Aaron the plumber to knock him off, his mom, his aunts for $1,500. You got real life situations out here. Those are the things that you should be addressing. But you get on there and act like, oh, I ain't rocking with nobody. These niggas, they different. Oh, you are different. Straight up. You are different. Smash that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah. We know what it is, though. And I'm going to make sure that I make sure it stick. Because it's starting to stick. Yes, it is. A lot of people see what it is, right? And I'm going to make sure that it sticks. I'm going to make sure. Because I ain't stopping. You hear me? I ain't stopping. I'm going to make sure that the point sits right at the front of everybody's brain of who he is. You can try to point the finger at this person, point the finger at that person. You can try to point the finger in any direction you want. I'm going to still make sure that the people see you for who you are. Ain't no way that you ain't worried about suspect number 4, but you more concerned about Brick Baby. You more concerned about Brick Baby than your case. That's some deep stuff. You more concerned about Brick Baby than your own case that's wide open. And that lets you know who that boy is. You ain't concerned about your case, but Brick Baby's case is more concerning to you. Yeah, all right. Smash that like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get the likes up. This dude right here, boy, definitely a certified liar. I'm like, everything Wack says out of his mouth, I'm saying everything. In my eyes, everything that Wack says is a lie. You got your own cases to worry about. You got cases to worry about. But you saying everybody else telling, but you don't want to own up to your telling. When you gonna own up to you telling, Wack? You told everybody that this would happen when they come looking for Wack. You said this publicly now. You took ownership. Now you ain't got no parts. You ain't do nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Share the live.
We pulled up. I'll give y'all a slight visual of one of the individuals. PTR. That's one of the individuals after the double stripping occurred. They pulled up. They said, "What's up, homie?" They said, "Yeah, we here to holler at Wack." And that was the outcome. The other one was in the back. He crawled in the trash can himself trying to get away. I don't think he know he was at. But I keep warning y'all, I am not a rapper. Don't come playing. Like this, don't come playing. I keep trying to help y'all. Do not believe that I am a 47-year-old survivor. I am a paranoid that's not driven by fear, and my team around me ain't playing. They not playing.
Not at all.
A double strip.
It was there.
What, Pitbull in there?
Who that, G-Wayne?
Is Pitbull in there?
Yep.
Yeah,
You already know.
He don't look asleep. He looked like he got knocked out. Somebody.
I held half the team. Like, yo, y'all need to cut the date. Stop believing the high here, bumpy head, bumpy head.
Hey, they want to know what's a double strip, Wack.
A double strip, the first strip is all your jewelry, everything is gone. The second strip is, as you see, down to the birthday suit.
Socks on.
Yo, Bumpy, there you go, Bumpy. Keep that close. There you go.
Hold on.
There you go. Let's go.
Hey, Wack, let me see what you're talking about.
Work. That's bad, yo, Bumpy.
He don't even
send that this way, Wack. Let me see.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
He don't even see it.
No. Listen. That work. I mean, he was looking for Wack. I you know.
He found it.
Found the Wack.
Listen. Half the squad. I'm yo, y'all about he would have died out there, man. He was too bad.
Hey, this the best. Nigga, hey, the homie is crazy. He's comedy. This is the best video ever. Man, you didn't see me this since last night, man.
No, back in your head, you like, with your dog going the phone, and there it goes. And listen, you see, half the homies is restrained.
I'm seeing, I'm watching it. I gotta watch it again because there's audio in the back.
Like, yeah, boy, they would all got to get loose, man.
Hey, somebody would have lost their life. Everybody got active. Somebody would have lost. If everybody got active, it would have.
Now they don't even know where they at still.
Man, them probably still in the alley in the trash can.
Anyway, the white boy calls me, right? This crazy ass. Yeah. I bet that they know what's not to come to No Jumper again. Yeah. Yeah. Gang.
Hey, did Adam see that shit? Like,
yo, that's what this white boy is crazy.
Yo, gang.
Somebody paid him to say that.
No, Adam is really, Adam is the epitome and definition of a white boy that is just what it is. He bland, he's straightforward, and he don't get. You got to add him up.
Hey, you know he's always been that. He like, I'm a troll. You know,
he seemed like he kind of down though, right?
Man, that's been ringing around the homies. Adam running around there.
He might just tee off. You feel me? I don't know. Adam got it in him.
And he ain't no small white boy.
Oh, he ain't no small white boy. It's crazy because
legal team to him. Sure.
That be roaming around, and he's just like, hey, dude, what's going on? Like, he called his office, he on this screen, he eat this researching the blogs and
Man, Wack ain't worried about that, though. Where he's named as suspect number 4. But he ain't worried about that. He worried about Brick Baby. He worried about Young Thug. He worried about Gunna. He worried about Pee Wee Roscoe. He worried about everybody else but his stuff. And you think he ain't the police? Come on, man. You bragged about this. You took ownership. You said this would happen when you come looking for Wack, man. Straight up. You named that suspect number 4. But you ain't concerned about none of that. You said this is what happens when you come looking for Wack. And you're named as suspect number 4. And you don't have a concern in the world about that case. You worried about Brick Baby. You worried about Young Thug. You worried about Gunna. You worried about everybody else. Rollo, Pee Wee Roscoe, QCP. You worried about everybody else. This how you know he the police, man. This how you know he's telling. Any human being that wasn't telling would be concerned about what they had going on. Not him. That's not his concern. His concern is about everybody else. To try to take the focus off of what he's really doing. And I keep telling y'all that. He's trying to take the focus off of what he's doing for the authorities. So he's making everybody look at everybody else. Look at this person. Look at that person telling. This person telling. When actuality, he's the one telling. But he thinks that he has the internet that figured out and nobody's going to pay attention. Straight up. Just being real. He think nobody paying attention. Yeah. Straight up. If you haven't already smashed the like button, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. He's concerned about everybody else though. You would really think that those things would be more concerning to him. You would think that he would want to be a little bit more quiet because he has serious situation that he's named as suspect number 4, and he's already admitted on the internet that this is what happens when you come looking for Wack. He's already admitted on the internet that this is what happens when you come looking for me. Name that suspect number 4 and you ain't worried about that. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. If you confused and I'm saying that, you'll never understand it. If you're confused after I say that right there, you will never understand it. Anybody for real, they wouldn't be doing what Wack is doing daily. Name that suspect number 4 with attempted murder after you admit, after you publicly admit, yeah, this what happened. And you sitting there also telling people that you can have somebody come see him. Okay. Yeah. Wow. This is some deep stuff, man. I can't